I love Shadda. This is the place you get everything you never knew you wanted. The only laws are the ones people make with bribes or blasters. It's good to be home again.
Maybe you can show me the sights, gorgeous.
Nice try, but we're here on business, not pleasure. There's a hut here named Druga who has a prototype starship engine. We need it to find Nocdrayan's fortune. Druga and I made a deal. He'll trade the starship engine for that caged beast.
I hope you're not expecting me to drag all this around.
Freight droids will handle all the heavy lifting when the time comes. Druga's hosting a giant moving party on his pleasure barge. It stops periodically at different locations. Right now, it's on the promenade. I sent Druga several messages, but he never replied. You'll have to make contact the old-fashioned way.
I'll teach that hut a lesson in manners.
Rich people can afford to be rude, and Druga's as rich as they come. Before you go, one more thing. I know there's a price on your head from Rogan the Butcher over some business on Ord Mantell. Word on the HoloNet is, Rogan's personal bounty hunter is here on Nar Shadda. His name's Zank Helrod. Watch out for him.
Who told you about the price on my head?
I ran a background check on you before we left Coruscant. A girl can't be too careful. The sooner we finish our business with Druga, the sooner we can be someplace Zank Helrod isn't. Have fun at the party.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Usa! Julio Blastola Kila Pukonci! Uile Joka! Rocha! Gisawon Chichitua! Tima Kaleczka! Rola Oska Twapugana!
Situation is like navigating an asteroid field.
Hagatipa Stopa! Atisa! Topokong Pantisa! Chobodi Kapuachawa! Sai Kukutikisai!
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Halt, you hut-slaying scum! The cartel demands that you pay for your crimes. Listen to the Wookiee boast of his murders. This monster has slaughtered entire Hutt clans, but his reign of terror ends. Before he dies, he will know true fear. We Kaleesh warriors swear it by our blood.
That Wookiee's not afraid of you, pal.
Keep back, you idiot! That beast will tear your head off, just like he did to Nordro the Fearless. His claws are stained with the entrails of many. His bloodlust can't be satisfied. Warriors! Kill these scum!
Whoa, Captain. Don't get so close. Thing's liable to tear your arms off and beat you to death with them.
I don't remember asking you for pointers.
Go right ahead and get yourself killed then.
You gonna be alright?
Kapatonga, Chisa Bijawongi Chikatoko. Nabiska Kolbalia Biti Bodenya.
I don't believe in unfair fights.
Nesubulgomba. Pomogektusta Parawanga. Chiliska Chanagawani Chikospa Inikudade. Kipuna Malektuta Odmishka Kabano Tasema.
Life's full of disappointments, roly-poly.
Boka. Tectalia Shnekrula. Woska Kwapodnuta. Va Fopaji. Wanda Humpa. Murira Pampawula. Ji Tokaliska Chanaga. Umpa Kombagni.
I still expect to be paid, you tub of grease.
Nucha Konji Skucha Punchi. Kulira do Gangi Konga Skronji do Ban. Do Micha Kulka do Maji Taus Azalas Uval.
I'll go, after I bury my blaster in your flabby head.
Konchuta Kasu Yali Koira do Gangi Kong. Putula Musta Wogranik Tampio do Pushi Wampa.
We overheard your conversation with the Great Feast Master. Druga can be most fickle. You have our deepest sympathies, we are sure.
Is there anything we can do about it?
If you seek to conclude your business with Druga, use his fickle nature to your advantage. Returning Druga's female beast would rekindle his interest in yours.
I'm not a repo service, get me?
Which is more important, your pride or your gold? Look here, this holo recording was left by the thieves who stole Druga's female Shanjaru. It may interest you.
When will the Hutts learn that nature's creatures are not for their sick entertainment? So long as innocent beasts are victimized by the decadent slave masters of Nar Shadda, we will fight freedom for all life.
The woman continues like this for another 3 hours. We use her recording to lull ourselves to sleep at night.
She's a real windbag, all right.
We are grateful her discourse is not the equal of her passion. We need our rest. The woman is a wealthy Republic senator's daughter. She violently opposes all who abuse wild creatures. She spends her father's wealth hiring mercenaries to fight her war. They maintain a base nearby.
Maybe I'll find that woman or the creature she stole at the mercenary base.
We are sure we do not know, but perhaps those mercenaries do. Should you discover any useful leads, bring them to us. We will happily assist your search.
Kapatunga, Chisa Bijawongi Chikatoko.
We will dock this pleasure barge at these coordinates. Find us there. Good hunting.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
killed those men. What kind of monster are you?
You're no mercenary. What are you doing here?
I'm a warrior who saves lives. Momi and I are going to change the galaxy together. The Shanjaru is gone, and I'll never tell you where Momi took it. I'm ready to die for my cause. Are you?
This has all been a huge misunderstanding. I'm trying to help you.
Oh, no. Momi must have hired you to transport the Shanjaru off Nar Shadda. I'm so sorry about those mercenaries. You came to the wrong place. You're supposed to go to Laje's. This datapad explains everything. Take this too. It's the least I can do after all this. I can't stay here.
Unbelievable. One of these days you have to teach me how you do that.
Tirka, I'm leaving you in charge until I return. Leger says there's a way to smuggle the Shanjaro off-world. We'll return the poor creature to the wild where it belongs, and show those scum they can't exploit nature on our watch. I'll return from Leger's as soon as I can. Freedom for all life!
At least we got a name. Maybe that blue-headed fella at Druga's knows this Laje.
Thanks for the brilliant deduction, farm boy.
Excuse me for stepping on your toes, Captain Cranky.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
We are so pleased to see you alive. How goes the search?
A woman who stole Druga's beast took it to someone named Laje. Ever heard of him?
Chilista tananga ime chaijo ronchika. Ikunamo Ubanjoralipa istimbo.
You are one messed up individual.
Kutsinamjie jatongi ma kechu.
Do not despair, O great feast master. We will find you suitable entertainment. Druga must be more gentle. He forgets the Wookiee is collateral. When the gambler repays his debt, he will expect his Wookiee returned intact.
Why is that?
The gambler won the Wookiee playing Sabak. Forget that beast, Your revelation is more interesting. The senator's daughter has made a critical error trusting Lajee. He is no friend to her. Before the Empire imprisoned Lajee in Shadowtown, we purchased some of his beast experiments for Druga's pleasure. Ghastly abominations.
Why would Druga buy this guy's creatures?
Lajee is a genetic engineer. He manufactured a few interesting predators Druga found amusing. If Lajee has Druga's beast, it may already be too late. Shadowtown is extraordinarily dangerous, but you must hurry.
Kras kanuta, prenokas purta.
If you find Druga's Shanjaru, come to these coordinates. Goodbye.
And hello. The name's Zank Helrod, Captain. I'm Rogan the Butcher's personal bounty hunter.
Is that a man or a hover tank?
You like my armor? I polished it for this occasion.
Zank, you're the shiniest bounty hunter I've ever met.
Rogan says I can bring you back in pieces. Hope you don't mind. I've got some new weapons to test. You've got a half-dead Wookiee for a sidekick. Guess beggars can't be choosers.
I don't need help killing worm-ridden filth like you.
I'll teach you some manners before you die.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
beautiful children. You killed them all. Why?
You have something that belongs to Druga the Hutt.
Please, kill me.
Captain, it's that girl from the Hollow, Momi Andrell. What did the sick filth heap do to her?
Leger used me for experiments. Did terrible things. I'm dying.
I'm sure you deserved it.
Thief or not, nobody deserves this.
Don't let him keep that beautiful beast. He's sick.
Silence, test subject. The Shanjaru is invaluable to my research. I need it. The species displays evidence of evolving sapiens. I must unlock its secrets to engineer my perfect life form.
Slaves! He wants to make slaves!
Smart beasts that comprehend complex commands and perform multi-stage tasks. What the buyers do with them is their business.
Why did you experiment on this poor woman?
I certainly wasn't about to use my children. I have no desire for hostilities with Druga or his agents. I extracted genetic samples from the Shanjaru. They'll have to suffice. The beast cage is a programmable repulsor-lift vehicle. I'll send it to Druga immediately.
Druga only wants the Shanjaru so he can eat the last of a species!
And the Hutt will have his meal shortly. There is no reason for more violence.
What you did to Momi is reason enough, you filth.
How can you take her side? Her kind would leave us rotting in ignorance.
The Shinjaro's genetic samples are the only way to save the species! Get them from Leger!
Wait! I'll pay whatever it takes to keep these samples. Leave me in peace so I can finish my research.
You're extinct, you lunatic.
Oh, stop! My mind is worth too much!
Thank you. Take the genetic samples to the Senate Tower on Coruscant. A researcher named Daruda can clone the Shanjuro, repopulate the species. It will be my dying legacy. Leger injected me with awful diseases. Incurable ones. The pain is horrible. I don't want to live like this. Please, kill me.
Your father is rich, right? He can afford treatments to help you.
Maybe you're right. I'll try. Thank you.
We are so very impressed you survived SWTOR. Congratulations.
Did that female Shanjaru fly here?
The repulsor lift cage made a dramatic entrance during the 27th course. The Great Feast Master was excessively delighted by his female specimen's return. As we assured you, his interest in your Shanjaru was renewed. Druga has already contacted your associate to arrange the details.
Our Shanjaru will be there shortly, Druga dear.
Nabiska kulbalia biti bodenya.
You could repopulate the galaxy. Give the beasts a second chance.
Cha porko udmangisa mitisa rota gopara. Ki obati wata bangi danko batoga wata.
Love to, but I need to install that prototype engine. Maybe next time?
You know how to install a freighter engine?
Did I not mention I'm a starship mechanic? Pretty good one, too.
Chilista chanagawani chikospa inikudade.
It's a date, Druga. Come see me when you're ready to lift off, Captain.
Oh, walawanga, tuske warawa, tablota wichawa.
The Wookiee's final performance begins.
Doesn't get much worse than that.
Perhaps we should find a quiet corner. This may get messy. The gambler refuses to repay his debt to Druga, so the Wookiee is now property of the Great Feast Master.
Bumicha kulka, dumaji, taus azalas uval. Eso poda, no pachunti, faguta jibotovokisa.
Hang on, Bodar. I'll save you.
Ki hasado punyo.
Bodar is under my protection.
Dodi buna buna, manji kabog nonis nemo.
I want you to join my crew.
Where do you plan to bunk him? I'll bet he snores like a busted pod racer engine.
We do not understand the value you place on this beast, but we will see to it he reaches your starship safely. We bid you farewell. It has been stimulating.
Momi Andrel sent me. Said you could use these genetic samples to repopulate the Shanjaru.
What? Let me see them. These samples are amazingly detailed. I don't know who you are, but you've saved an entire species from extinction.
You should rename them after me.
Interesting notion. I'll, recommend it to the Galactic Species Preservation Society. I'll start working on these samples immediately. Thank you for delivering them.
Good luck, Captain. I'm counting on you. Good luck, Captain. I'm counting on you. Just in time. I installed that new engine for you. Want to take it for a spin?
Where did you learn to be a starship mechanic?
At my father's knee. He was the best. This prototype is really something. You'll find your ship is a lot more maneuverable. I noticed we have a new addition to the crew. Wookiees are always good for extra muscle. Is this one friendly?
His name's Bodar, and he's as sweet as they come.
Really? Because an angry Wookiee can come in handy. It's funny that a Hutt is helping us find Nok Drain's treasures. Nok used to terrify the cartel.
You know a lot about this obscure gangster.
Obscure gangster? People have written massive holochronicles about him. Not my fault you've been living under a rock. 20 years ago, Nok single-handedly killed half the cartel members in a single night. No one ever figured out how he did it. The surviving cartel members gave Nok control over an entire galactic quadrant as a gesture of respect. The Hutts never took it back.
People are gonna fear me even more than they did Nok.
Well, it's good to have goals. We're closer than ever to finding Nok Drain's lost wealth, Captain. Let's keep up the chase, shall we? Someone's calling on the ship's holo. Probably a fan. Be a darling and tell them I'm out.